When a stunning Brazilian girl joined the swimming class, the instructor was instantly captivated by her beauty. Under the guise of coaching, she found excuses to touch her. As their attraction became irresistible, they crossed a forbidden line. However, neither of them realized that this moment of passion would alter their lives forever. The story starts when a beautiful Brazilian girl joined the swimming class as she had recently moved to America. Her name was Isabella, and she had just turned 23. With her sun-kissed skin, wavy brown hair, and warm brown eyes, she carried the charm of her homeland effortlessly. She was excited but also nervous. New country, new people, new challenges. The swimming class was run by Olivia, a 36-year-old American woman with years of teaching experience. Tall and athletic, with short blonde hair and piercing blue eyes, Olivia was known for her patience and dedication to her students. The moment Isabella walked into the pool area, Olivia couldn't help but notice her. There was something special about her, though Olivia couldn't quite place what it was. From the very first day, Isabella faced resistance from some of the other students. They whispered behind her back, mocked her accent, and made snide comments about her being an outsider. Isabella tried to ignore them, but their words stung. Olivia noticed it all and made sure to offer her comfort. "You're doing great," Olivia would say, offering an encouraging smile. "Ignore them. You belong here just as much as anyone else." One day during class, Isabella was struggling with her strokes. The bullies snickered. "Maybe they swim differently in Brazil," one girl whispered to another. Isabella's face turned red and her confidence wavered. Olivia had had enough. She clapped her hands sharply. "That's enough," she said, her voice firm. "We support each other here. If you can't be kind, you're in the wrong place." The bullies fell silent. Olivia turned to Isabella and gently adjusted her arm position. "Just relax," she said softly. "You're improving every day." That moment of kindness created a bond between them. Olivia became Isabella's safe space, and Isabella brought a new energy into Olivia's life. They started spending more time together outside of class. Olivia showed Isabella around the city, introduced her to new places, and helped her adjust to life in America. They would grab coffee, go for long walks, and talk about their lives. One evening, a storm rolled in just as their class ended. Most students had already left, but Isabella was sitting by the pool, staring at the water. "Something on your mind?" Olivia asked, sitting beside her. Isabella sighed. "I miss home. I miss my family. It's hard being here alone." Olivia placed a reassuring hand over Isabella's. "You're not alone," she said gently. "I'm here." Isabella turned to face Olivia, her eyes full of emotion. In that moment, something shifted between them. The air grew heavy with unspoken feelings. Without thinking, Isabella leaned in. Olivia hesitated for just a second before closing the gap between them. Their lips met in a soft, hesitant kiss. It was as if the world had disappeared. The sound of rain hitting the glass windows, the distant rumble of thunder. It all faded. When they pulled apart, Isabella's face was flushed, and Olivia looked at her with a mixture of surprise and longing. "Did that just happen?" Olivia whispered. Isabella bit her lip and nodded. I think it did." From that moment on, their relationship changed. They began stealing glances during class, brushing against each other when no one was looking. After hours, they would meet in quiet corners of the city, hands entwined, lips meeting under the cover of night. One weekend, Olivia took Isabella on a trip to a secluded beach. They spent the entire day swimming, laughing, and lying on the warm sand. As the sun began to set, Isabella rested her head on Olivia's shoulder. "I never expected to find love here," Isabella murmured. "Especially not like this." Olivia smiled, brushing a strand of hair from Isabella's face. "Neither did I," she admitted. "But I can't imagine my life without you now." Everything seemed perfect, until one day, Olivia received an anonymous complaint. The swimming school board had been informed that she was in an inappropriate relationship with a student. The message was clear. If she didn't end things with Isabella, she would lose her job. Olivia's heart sank. She knew exactly who had reported her, the same students who had bullied Isabella from the start. She met Isabella that night, her eyes heavy with worry. "We have a problem," she said, explaining the situation. Isabella's eyes welled up. "Are they really trying to separate us?" Olivia sighed. "I don't know what to do." But Isabella knew. She refused to let the world tear them apart. The next day, she walked into the school office and spoke to the management. "I am no longer a student," she declared. "I withdraw from the swimming class." The board had no power over Olivia's personal life anymore. When Olivia found out, she was stunned. "You didn't have to do that," she said, holding Isabella's face in her hands. Isabella smiled. "I did. Because love isn't something we should be forced to hide." Their love story didn't end there. In fact, it was just beginning. They moved in together, built a life where they didn't have to look over their shoulders. And as they swam together in the ocean one evening, under the soft golden hues of the setting sun, Olivia whispered, "I've never been happier." Isabella kissed her softly and whispered back, "Me neither." Months passed, and their love grew stronger. Isabella found a job at a local cafe, and Olivia continued teaching. They had created a world of their own, away from judgmental eyes. But the past had a way of creeping back in. One evening, as Isabella was closing the cafe, she noticed someone watching her from across the street. It was one of the girls from her old swimming class, the same one who had bullied her. A chill ran down her spine. When she got home, she told Olivia about it. "Do you think she's following you?" Olivia asked, concerned. "I don't know," Isabella admitted, "but it felt off." The next day, Olivia received a call from the school board. "We need to speak with you in person," the voice said. Something about the tone made her uneasy. When Olivia arrived, she was met by the head of the board and a stern-looking woman she had never seen before. "There have been new allegations," the head of the board said. "Someone has accused you of misconduct beyond your relationship with Isabella." Olivia's heart pounded. "What? That's ridiculous." "They claim you showed favoritism, that you harassed other students." Olivia felt sick. "That's a lie. Who said this?" "We can't disclose that." As she left the office, Olivia knew this wasn't just about her job. It was a personal attack. Someone wanted to destroy her life. Meanwhile, Isabella had been receiving strange notes at the cafe. "Go back to where you came from," one read. Another said, "You don't belong here." Fear crept into their relationship, but instead of letting it break them, they fought harder to protect their love. One night, their apartment was vandalized. Red paint splattered across the door. A slur was written in bold letters. Olivia held Isabella tightly as they looked at the damage. "We need to leave," Olivia said. "We can't live like this." Isabella shook her head. "Number I won't run." The next morning, they went to the police. The investigation led to a shocking revelation. The main perpetrator was the same girl who had bullied Isabella in class. She had been obsessed with Olivia for years and couldn't stand seeing her with Isabella. The police arrested her and things slowly settled. Olivia was reinstated at her job, and Isabella continued working at the cafe. Their love had been tested, but they had emerged stronger. As they sat by the ocean one evening, Isabella took Olivia's hand. "We survived," she said. Olivia kissed her. "And we always will,"